Hi, this is going to be a quick video of Atlanta Motorcycle Works located in Woodstock, Georgia. We do vintage restorations, engine builds, custom cafes, and anything else you can think of that has to do with vintage motorcycles. We're going to do a quick run through of some of the motorcycles we have here in the shop. Some are customers' bikes, some are bikes that we've restored. Let's get started. Now, a lot of you are familiar with the RD400 if you're into the vintage scene. This is a Daytona Special RD400. It's a two-stroke twin. It makes about 44 horsepower and 30 feet-pound of torque. Great bike, huge following, lots of people love this motorcycle. It's a great platform. Right here next to it we have a GPZ 550. This is a Kawasaki double overhead cam 550 motor, and we have quite a few of these here in the shop. They're great bikes, some of the fastest mid-engine size bikes in the 70s you could buy. This one is pretty good condition here. It's got a Kirker race exhaust on it. Let's make sure you can see that. Beautiful bike. Here we have another GPZ 550, and this one has been restored already. It's a beautiful motorcycle, double overhead cam. The engine's been fully built, new exhaust, new headers. This one is actually for sale. And let's go inside, take a look around the shop, and see some of the other beautiful motorcycles we have in here. First one we see here is a NT650, also known as the RC31. Now, this is a customer's bike, but it is his track toy. You can see it's got upgraded brakes, upgraded fairings, levers. This one has a extremely loud race exhaust. It's a Two Brothers racing exhaust, and you can see there it's got a beautiful single-sided swing arm. A lot of people love this bike. Great motorcycle. This particular NT650 has been built by the owner. Has a billet aluminum crankcase, as well as some rods that are aluminum, and a few other things that make this one stand out from a stock NT650. Beautiful motorcycle. Now we're going to move on here to the YZF 600. This is the Vance & Hines edition. Yamaha produced these in limited number. They have a custom paint job from Vance & Hines. Beautiful Vance & Hines exhaust. This is a 70s race bike. That's what it was. Now, I don't know if you can see there. This one is number 419. Fix the focus here. 419 out of 636. This is a Kawasaki GPZ 1100, and this is actually a Eddie Lawson replica bike. You can see here on the tank, this one is fully restored, but it is a superbike replica. This is a double overhead cam 1100cc motor. This one's been beautifully restored by AMW already. If you want to see more photos of any of these bikes, you can go to our website, atlantamotorcycleworks.com, to find out more about these amazing machines. And here we have a NSR 250, which is a two-stroke V-twin 250cc Honda race bike. And a lot of you have probably already heard of this motorcycle. It's got a great following, amazing motorcycle. For a 250, puts out about 60 horsepower, so it's definitely keeping up with some of the bigger bikes. This particular model has an RC valve, which is also known as a power valve system. This bike will really put down some amazing lap times. This is as close to a 70s Moto 3 bike you could find right here. Beautiful motorcycle. Right next to it we have another RD400 Daytona Special, and this one in particular was restored by us, and it belongs to the owner of the shop. And if you want to see more high-res photos of this bike, it was featured on pipeburn.com. A lot of you vintage motorcycle fans frequent websites like that. They did a whole write-up about this bike, so if you want to see high-res photos and read about the build, head over to pipeburn.com or our website, Atlanta Motorcycle Works, to find out more about this beautiful RD400. This is a Kawasaki H1. A lot of you know this bike already. It's very popular. It's a triple two-stroke 500cc, very fast motorcycle. One of the stars of the 70s. Comes with a factory steering damper. Did power wheelies in the first couple gears. This bike was affectionately known as the Widowmaker, the H1 and the H2 in the 70s, for good reason. A lot of you new riders may not know about this bike, but if you've seen Kawasaki's H2 that they've just come out with in 2015, 2016, this is the predecessor to that bike, and kind of gave it the crazy factor that they have with the new one. That's the motor. Absolutely insane motorcycle. And here we have some of the working area at Atlanta Motorcycle Works. You can see we have a pretty large workshop here. We can do anything from full engine rebuilds to vapor honing. The only place in Georgia you can get vapor honing done, so come see us if you want some really good looking motorcycle parts. We have some engine builds going on back here. You can see getting ready for the rising season here, and we're gonna have some great motorcycles come out of the shop this season. So if you want to see more photos and more engine builds, head over to atlantamotorcycleworks.com for full builds, blog posts, videos, and if you need to buy any parts for your vintage cafe racers or vintage restoration projects, we also have a store online. So check us out at atlantamotorcycleworks.com.